Hello! So, today I would like to talk about different types of gloves. Um, since COVID-19 has vanished somewhat, I think it's a good time to talk about gloves because everyone wore those, and I should have done this video and I should have started my channel at the beginning of the pandemic. But well, let's hope the second wave will bring me more viewers or subscribers, maybe. But well, let's talk about different gloves. So, there are two main type of gloves that I would like to talk about. One being latex and one being nitrile. So, the difference between the two are not very obvious. Both has a variant of colors, and both feels actually the latex one does not feel the same. It's more rubbery. But yeah, in a very and there's some degradation. So in a very basic level, these two gloves are not so different. It's a powdered one and it's a non-powdered one. I would advise non-powdered one because the powdered ones are more eager to turn on allergic reactions. So let's talk about first about the latex, the weaker one. So the latex is more it's much more firm, as you can see here in my hand. Nothing very well. If I wear the two, there is not much difference in the two at first. As you can see, not much difference. But the latex will degrade over time, and it's more environmentally friendly, because this will fully degrade. The nitrile won't. This is the main environmental difference, that this is natural and this is not. The nitrile is not natural, so if you are into that stuff, then buy latex because it's natural. Also, latex can trigger some allergic reactions, and that's not so good. And so if you have a latex allergy, you can buy either vinyl gloves, or TPE or nitrile gloves, but not latex gloves. And as you can see here, it's starting to become transparent. Over time, as my hand sweats into the glove will start to change color from this very nice white to a very sort of like a urine yellow color. So if I can finish the video before that happens, that's good, but I will show this. You can see over here maybe that my hand is starting to sweat into the glove. So about mechanical resistance, nitrile is always the best option, because as you can see, I can stretch this out, as you can see here, and this just goes back without snapping. I can do the same with this. Oh, and it snaps. So, yeah, as you can see here. Okay. Well, it didn't. Well, no, it haven't really done anything. So, about chemical resistance, I think it's the chemical resistance of gloves is the most for me, it's the most important thing. Nitrile is much more chemically resistant, so if you are working with low concentration corrosive chemicals or oxidizing chemicals or things like that, or oils, you have to wear nitrile or TPE or some things like that, or even this kind of butyl rubber gloves. I use them usually because they have a much better resistance against chemicals. The latex will oxidize and light on fire and will degrade, or well, yeah, these bad things will happen with this glove. So, well, yeah, again, for mechanical resistance, nitrile is always the best option because it's much more, well, resistant. I'm trying to find something. Oh, maybe a scissors will do. So I can here. So yeah, there is a, let's say it's a sharp object. So let me just do this real quick. As you can see, it's here, and I can. Yeah, there was some sort of. Let's see here. Okay, sorry, I was wrong. Latex is better with if not reinforced, because if gloves are reinforced, you know, like there's a lining inside or something, then I would recommend nitrile, not latex, because well, yeah, but with normal unlined and unreinforced gloves, I would say that latex is much better. Yeah, I can be wrong sometimes. Also, there is this little thing at the fingers of the gloves. This little I don't know. What's that called? Well, I don't know. But it's it helps grip better. What should I say about these gloves? There is not much more to them. You can buy them in different lengths. There is a glove. It's a latex glove, but as you can see, it's long. I will wear that, and as you can see, there is a little degradation happening over there, and at the fingertips of the glove, maybe. Also, you should get those gloves off. Well, I can show you because I took them off and threw them into the trash. But you should take off the gloves in a way that you grab the little thing. Well, so you grab the glove over there, and you take it off, and with the other hand exposed, you take the other glove and get under this little thing over there. So you have the glove on your hand, you pick this over here and peel it off, and with the other hand exposed, that don't have any gloves, you go there and you can just peel this off, so you don't get any exposure to the chemical that could got in, well, not into, but on the glove. So I'm gonna wear this long glove over there. You can buy those at hunting stores for processing some animals, and it's a bit thicker, but nothing really real special. The thicker the glove, the better the chemical mechanical resistance is. So yeah, try not to break or. Okay. Also, I should demonstrate what happens if you expose the gloves to heat. That's a very interesting thing, because if your gloves are on fire, or there are some fire hazards involved, such as working with, I don't know, nitric acid. I usually work with vinyl gloves or no gloves at all with nitric acid, because the nitric acid will light the gloves on fire. So as you can see, you can get gloves in sizes like this, where you have your whole forearm protected from any, well, blood or chemicals or splashes or whatever, you know. So here we got the nitrile and the latex gloves. So let me just try lighting those on fire, and well, not lighting those on fire because those won't light on fire, but oops, the match broke. So let's say you have this lit. So I'm trying to do this as close as possible. So if the flame does not go well, if it's not touching the glove, it's okay, but as soon as it touches the glove, as you can see, this happens. It lights on fire. Oh my god, I should have used a respirator down there. Oh my god. It's getting worse. So burnt plastic, what a pleasant and nice smell. So yeah, if the flame touches it more than, like, what the fuck happened? If more like 2 seconds, it will light on fire. So let's just try the latex. Yeah. And this will light on fire too. But this, oh my god. So both of them are lighting on fire, but the latex one will melt to your skin, and this is very unpleasant to have a liquid flaming material at your skin, and I'm disappointed in myself because there is no respirators down there, not an escape hood, but take my word, I will review an escape hood, the Hungarian escape hood. But yeah, so if you look closer, I'm gonna take the camera. So if you look a bit closer, over there, the sink, we have this mess. Maybe the camera would. Okay, so here we got this mess. So what happened? Yeah, here. It melted. It just melted. The other one left this residue behind, but this did not burn as long as the other one. So the conclusion is that those gloves are very similar to each other, but there are some form of well, there are similarities and non-similarities. Similarities that both have pretty nice mechanical resistance, as well as biological, as well as resistance against biological agents, and blood. But the nitrile is more chemically resistant, and the latex is more mechanically resistant. So you buy whatever you want. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. I will try to escape my lab as soon as possible. Well, yeah, and I think that's it for this video. So yeah, see you next time.